What are we talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the family and happy Friday to you all. You guys know how I do it with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't normally review something unless it's worth reviewing. Love and Marriage Huntsville have been pretty good this season, but let's get into it because MARSAU, look, MARSAU did not give Marquez no wiggle room. He did not sugar-coated shit with this boy. We finally got to meet Trish's whole husband, and I'm pretty sure she's probably happy to divorce his ass after he wanted to split half for the filing fee for the damn papers for the divorce. What a tragic ass little boy. And that's exactly what he looked like. Looking at him, he looked like a little ass boy, and that's probably why he jealous of Ken, because Ken looked like a man and he don't. He's just a little ass boy, calling him Mr. Muscles. I'm on his ass right now because I'm a Ken. I don't want to call myself a stepmother because that's my daughter now. That's my daughter. I've been raising her since she was 1, and her mother was doing the same ignorant ass shit to me, although she couldn't stay sober, but felt like because she had that baby, she could just come in and do and say whatever she wanted and drop in when she wanted to, and that shit wasn't happening. So anyway, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this episode. Like I said, I'm a Ken. So we find out Marquez used to work for MARSAU back in the day. And the reason he left is he said he got into it with Ken in 2020. Something like that. So MARSAU wanted a timeline because he didn't have no idea that he was married to Trish and Trish was married to him. He didn't know the whole throuple thing was going on. He had no idea. At least that's what he's telling us on this damn television show. Now Marquez said he and Trish met as teenagers. They had been together since 18, so they had been together for a little while. And there's one thing, when you get together with someone at a young age, you will most likely grow apart. Like, you're gonna grow apart, especially if you're a male. I think the male will grow apart quicker than the female. The female will stay. But as we can see, he didn't have no empathy for the fact that she was losing people in her family. So he just boned out. So that's what he did. He just boned the hell out. But the ignorant ass shit he said is why I just call him a little ass tragic. So he said the reason he left Atlanta is because he got into it with Ken. And he didn't like the fact that Ken and Trish was together, and he couldn't take the fact that this man is taking his kids to school and being there for his damn kids. So he left to Atlanta so Ken could continue to be a father to his kids, which he was trying to. He didn't make any motherfucking sense. He really didn't make any sense. At the same time, you didn't want Ken to be a father to your kids, but your punk ass didn't either. So you left so he could stay being a father to your kids because you couldn't take it? What kind of pussy ass? Let me stop. Let me stop. So now, so he could feel better about his dumb ass shit, he tries to insinuate that Ken and Trish was having a relationship during their marriage. And I don't know, the way he said it, because he said that he was all up in her DMs or text message or something 3 years when they was together, calling her chocolate and shit, and she started going to the gym and blah blah blah. So he feels like they was getting something going on while they were married, but he told MARSAU he could not confirm or deny if they did or did not. But listen to the timeline and how things happened, and he wasn't paying attention to her. I could see her turning to someone else, and she kind of said that when they got together to talk about the kids and the divorce, is that he wasn't fucking available, so she needed someone to lean on. And I think her and Ken were friends, although I feel like he was plotting. Men know other men, so he know that dude was plotting. He was just waiting for his moment to get old Trish. So I believe that shit. But at the same time, you left her open to be plotted on, sir. So now he mad because another man is in the home raising and take care of his kids. And he kept saying ignorant shit. He says, I don't want this man to be a father to my kids because now my daughter is telling me she hate me, and why would you leave your family? And he feels like she's getting that from Trish. But a 10-year-old, she know how she feels. She ain't getting that from her damn mama. Maybe she's getting a little bit of it, but you know, at the end of the day, you left her and she probably feel the way she feel. And instead of being pissed off at Ken, you need to have a conversation with your damn child, okay, and let her know you need to have a conversation with your child and still being upset with Ken. What you is jealous. So MARSAU says, so you don't want him to be a father to your children? And this fool said no. He said, so you don't want him to go to PTAs, you don't want him to pick him up, you don't want him to do none of that shit. So if your daughter comes home having a bad day from school, what do you want her to, you don't want her to console her, nothing? He's like, no, I want her to call the dad. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. So he said, so you just want her, you want him to, you would prefer him treat the kids bad versus saying thank you to someone who's protecting and taking care and providing for your kids. He says, what you need to be telling him is thank you. And that's how I felt about that. My daughter, it's like, you should be thanking me. I could be beating your, I could be doing all kind of shit, but I love her and raising her as my own. And they don't get that shit because they get jealous. They get jealous. And that's what he is, jelly because he ain't got muscles. He telling MARSAU, I need to have a man-to-man talk with this person. You know, I need to have a talk with Ken because we never got to talk about anything, and he got my kids and taking care of my kids. So we need to have a talk. It's like, you don't need to talk to him. Because talking to him ain't gonna make your daughter like you, love you, do anything, whatever. She still love you. She's just probably pissed at you. Kids don't fall out of love. They just get pissed off. So you need to have a conversation with your daughter first, and then Ken, and then the family, and figure out how to co-parent her. That's what you need to do. You can't just leave and then come back and say, fuck it, I want to be a daddy now, and then expect everything to be okay. That's not how that shit works, you little tragic ass boy. That's not how that shit works. And so I'm glad MARSAU did not give you any wiggle room to wiggle out of your bullshit, because you sure was trying. And you was trying to make Trish and Ken look bad. But you didn't make them look bad. I gotta hear you on that one. Like, something funny was going on. They may not have been doing nothing, but like, I believe in them. I was definitely plotting. So I figured by the time he was done with MARSAU, I could just look in his face and tell that tragic ass, simple ass little boy didn't get shit he said. He was still in his head and feeling the way he feeling. Because when he met up with Trish, that's the first thing he said. I'm still mad at Ken because I think he was plotting to get you and just waiting to get your ass. That shouldn't even been the conversation. The conversation should have been about the kids. Fuck Ken. You weren't available. So finally it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I checked out. Then stop giving this girl a hard time, you asshole, if you know you checked out. So he said he want to have a talk with Ken, that he ain't going to be on no rah-rah shit and nothing like that. But I'm like, well, what you going to say? Sir, what you going to say? You going to accuse him of plotting for Trish? Because if you start the conversation that way, it's going to go left. Anyway, I'm glad MARSAU got his ass together. This shit was worth reviewing because I loved every bit of it. Then we got Nell. So the kids then got together with Nell and told her ass need to go to counseling. Because she's pissed off because she want her damn money back. She says, I'm going into debt messing with you raggedy ass kids. And I don't need to go to counseling. You motherfuckers need to go to counseling. All I need you to do is run me my money. Once you run me my money, I will be okay and I won't be upset. All I need you guys to do is take care of your life, get a job, do something, be prosperous, do something, take care of yourself, and stop coming to me for shit. That's all Nell wants. I don't think Nell need no counseling. She's a mama. Once you get to a point, you get tired of, I'm sorry, I get Nell. I'm a Nell, so I'm not going to even get on her for just running her mouth. I'm just not. I'm not. Give your mama her money back so she won't be in debt. Anyway, that's it. That's all, y'all. I want to just come in and do this little quick video because I just was feeling that episode. Don't be an asshole. I'll see you guys with something else later on. Bye.